I like your attitude.
Hello there guys, how's it going? I hope you're all having a good day so far. Today on The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, it is time for another side questing stream. I do have a goal in mind. I would like to reach the Woodland stable because there have been a few NPCs and newspapers now mentioning that a great fairy is there, and, well, if last stream was any indication, my defense is pretty lacking at the moment, so I would like to find a great fairy and get that gear upgraded. But while I'm heading that way, there are a few things I want to take care of that I didn't quite have time for last time. Hey, Sam, thank you for the 15 stream watch streak. That is really appreciated. You are extremely loyal. And I'm not sure if you're still here anymore, but thank you for the sub, Monty. That is really appreciated. Hope you are both doing well. Not been in a Hyrule Warriors mood either, but appreciate it, no problem. Had a couple of times where you could catch stream, but most of the time it's too late. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors, I have also not always been in the mood for it lately. It has been winding me up, shall we say. A lot of stressful stuff in that game. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your Donkey Kong and everything that you're doing at the moment. The thing is, I still really enjoy Hyrule Warriors. I still really like it as a game. I think adventure mode just can be a bit too big and have some too annoying missions sometimes. Right, I spotted a cave down here. Just got to remember how to actually get into it. Hello, hello, hello. This looks like an entrance to me. You want that card set so bad. It does look really cool. God damn, Tulin. You are a beast, sir. Okay, what do we have down here then? Well, there's a lizard, for one. I definitely want that. Yeah, I guess we can swap it out. So it naturally produces a wind by itself. So I don't think this was in Breath of the Wild, but base weapons now do have, like, different effects and stuff, which is pretty neat. Good way to differentiate the two games. Aha! Here we go. I knew this was around here somewhere. Another bit of the frostbite gear, and now that I have the helmet, you can see that it's inspired by the dragon, by Naedra, which is pretty cool. You know, maybe there's a reason for that. Just gotta find this stupid frog now. This looks promising. Here you go. There you are. You know, by the time I actually meet the NPC that wants these, I'm going to have all of them. Right. That is a bit far out of the way, that cave. But I could do this one. And then also check out the flight range. And then there's a shrine in a cave up here. And then I want to do this over here. And I also want to go back up the mountain. Just because I started and did most of that quest with Sell Me last time, and then I just didn't go and turn it in. Because I am a dumb. It would probably be faster if I fast travel, I think. Hey, Karkis, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? What could a dragon inspire me to make? Probably want to try a new recipe for gumbo, but it's hard to say. If I saw a dragon in real life, I would be inspired by its fiery breath. And I would like to make some, like, char-grilled meat. Which sounds pretty tasty to me. Whew. I don't know how you guys are feeling today, but I am absolutely pooped. So I went away for the weekend, as you guys know. And I went to go see my dear old mum, because it was my stepdad's 60th birthday. So I went all the way down to Cornwall to go and see them. And the drive down was very wet. There was a storm going on, there was torrential rain. It was horrid, but I got down in good time. The drive up was the opposite. It was really fucking hot, and I got stuck in traffic the whole way. It took me 9 hours. So I've not quite fully recovered from that, and then work's been tiring as well. So if I'm a little bit snoozy today, that's why. If you saw a giant fire-breathing dragon IRL, you'd probably make pee in your pants. Dragons should inspire food. Yes, they should. A cave-in? You've got to be kidding me. How am I supposed to get inside now? Well, take a gander for yourself. The entrance to the cave is completely blocked off. I was hauling food out of there when the entrance collapsed. Now what do I do? I should have picked some bomb flowers from the other caves. Could have used them to blow these rocks away. What foul luck. I hate to leave all that food behind, but maybe I just need to call today a wash and come back tomorrow. You get it? What foul luck? Because, I'm pretty sure a fowl is a type of bird. Okay, I'm running out of rock things. Are there any rocks around here? Yes, there are. I hate these caves because I feel like I waste most of my weapons on rocks. Ooh, a lot of lizards. Only got one of them. I keep thinking that I need to be sparing with my arrows, but I really don't. I have enough of the fucking things. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no, Link, get back up there. Get back up there. Okay, there's the frog. I'm really struggling with these walls today. I'm gonna blame the tiredness. Lack of sleep makes even the best gamer bad at their game. Maybe I don't deserve to be a gamer for that reason. You know, traditionally they don't sleep for very long. I wish I could game like I used to. The main reason I can't is because I have a job, and it sucks. Is that all there is to this cave? Oh, I guess it is, yeah, okay. That was kind of nothing. No, Tulin. I did not need you then. Hey, those rocks didn't know what hit them. You're amazing. Now I can bring some supplies back to the village. Thank you so much. Oh right, I need to reward you somehow, don't I? Here, take this. Consider it a token of my gratitude. Alright, I'm going to go check if that food is still good. Thank you for opening a path for me. Oh, you're very welcome, sir. Very welcome. I love that this headdress is glowing, because it's not in the inventory. And I'm assuming that's because I'm in cold weather. Like, it's there to indicate that the effect is active, and I really like that detail. Okay, I am now too cold. Right, no longer part of the main story, but welcome to the flight range. Apparently this is where Kennelly, the old Rito Elder, is hanging out. Here he is. Big old owl man. Hoo-hoo! That archery set is left over from past training sessions. It's a shame they're simply collecting dust, but I have no other plans for them. You seem like someone who could put them to good use, Link. They're yours if you want them. Thanks, dude, because I was going to take them anyway. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Hello there, Link. It's been a while, hasn't it? Tabor told me all about what you did. How, with your help, that wretched blizzard is finally lifted. What's more, I hear you looked after young Tulin every step of the way. You have my thanks and my admiration. For whatever an old bird's admiration is worth, hoo-hoo. As you've no doubt surmised, I retired from my position as Elder and entrusted the village to Tabor's leadership. Now I spend my days here at the flight range, helping mould the next generation of Rito warriors. I regret to say that the blizzard ruined our old training equipment. But rather than try to recreate the original course, I've taken this opportunity to prepare a new one. In this course, individuals will train their wits and agility by passing through a series of floating rings. My hope is that this will teach young warriors to fly more confidently, even in unfriendly skies. That said, no one has actually attempted the course, as I only just finished it. Hopefully a brave volunteer comes along soon to try it out. Sounds like a job for me. When you saw Tabor had taken over as Elder, you got worried. Me too. I'm glad this guy is alive. Hoo-hoo, so you're stepping up. You want to try my training course? What a surprise, hoo-hoo, and an honour. The rules are simple. You pass through as many of the floating rings as you can before time runs out. Oh, and don't stray too far, You'll be disqualified if you leave the flight range. Since this is your first attempt, I'll go easy on you. Let's say 15 rings is enough to earn a passing grade. Manage that, and I'll give you a fitting reward. So, care to give it a try? Let's do this. Ho-ho-ho, marvellous. I'll show you to the starting position. Well, playing Superman 64 was not on my bingo list for today, but I guess we're doing it. Ready? Then on your mark, get set. Go! Okay. Hey, it's this music! I forgot they brought this back. Okay, there's my 15. Hey, got them all, nice. At what point am I allowed to start calling someone older than dirt without it coming as a rude thing to say? Because you think that guy is. Well done, Link, you passed with flying colours. Hoo-hoo! Did you have a pair of wings hidden under there? You've set a high watermark for my trainees to aspire to. Clearly I picked the right Hylian to give this course a spin. Please take this. You cleared all of the rings on your very first try. Astounding. Link, you have proven you are ready for more of a challenge. I suggest you try the advanced course. You're welcome to train here as often as you like in exchange for a nominal participation fee. Please do come again, Link. Your feats are an inspiration to others. Well, I guess I can give the advanced course a go. Why not? Okay, this one is a hell of a lot more complex. Wow. Okay, I probably should have equipped the glide suit for this. Okay, I'm still missing some. I don't remember how many he told me to get. 32. Okay, got a good price from that. That'll do for me. Okay, before I leave, Zelda has some words for us about the flight range.
Many of the Rito aspire to be like Revali, and most of the children follow his example in practice with the bow. The flight range is where they do the majority of their training, though he always claimed the practice range was only meant for him. He did strive to make a better world for future generations, and that dream lives on here.
Aw, you see, Revali is a good guy after all. He may be a bit of an asshole, but he meant well. Okay, I am not getting up that wall. You know what? I might as well just cheat. Also, I think the Flight Ranger's theme is like a little arrangement of Rivali's theme, which is a nice detail. Although I assume that was also true in Breath of the Wild. Don't you worry, Link, it won't be unbearable for long. Okay, well there's my shrine. But there is also a cave around here. I wonder, what does this do? That did look like a slight fire attack. There was definitely something there. Nice. Okay, well, you are dead, sir. Goodbye. Oh, no, you're alive. Are you coming back up here? Okay, I think he's going to be a while. Okay, that's you taken care of. Okay, I don't think I need to be climbing up there. I think I can go up this way. This looks perfectly fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright then, Mr. Shrine. What do you have for me? First shrine of the day. Aid from above. Okay, so it's going to be some kind of aerial shrine then. Okay, I see what it wants from me. Nice. Pretty simple so far, just like a little obstacle course. Okay, so I have these two. Okay, they do not need to go down there. Was worth looking though, you never know. The Zelda team have been known to be sneaky like that. They are sneaky. Right, nice. Definitely did that on purpose. was definitely intentional. Okay, well, it's a good job I got that, because I'm locked in. Oh! That made me jump, even though I knew it was coming. Oh my god. Okay, well, that fucked. That fucked up. It's kind of like Splatoon. It kind of is a bit, yeah. Oh, I see what I need to do. Yeah, it's like that one level in, is it Octo Expansion or Splatoon 3 it was in? Okay, that was nice and simple. I do also have a cave around here marked. I'm not entirely sure where the cave is, though. I just know it's around here. Fuck, I got water in my mouth. Come on. Come on, Link. Come on, up you go. Good boy. Okay, gotta keep an eye out for the bloopy. I do see a Korok, though, even if I don't see a bloopy. So at the very least, I can get that. Okay, Mr. Rock, where are you? Up here, maybe? Yes, here we go. Cool. Oh, God, my, back suddenly had, like, a jolt of not pain, but, like, feeling. I suddenly became very aware that I have a spine. Oh. That was a weird feeling. Okay then, where is this cave? I do not see it. I don't see the bloopy either. That's the one from the storyline. I believe that's the cave that Tooling goes into. Is this something? This kind of looks like something. It is not anything. Okay, good to know. Oh, wait. Is this just a completely different cave? Hold on. What a disaster. I came all this way to scrounge mushrooms and now this. I'll never get to the deep parts of the cave with a messed up wing. Chill shrooms grow all over this cave, so I figured it'd be a prime spot for scavenging a little food. But cold water has built up in here now and I can't pick any chill shrooms without crossing it. Ordinarily, my wings would take me right over a little pond like this. But I hurt my wing in a small scrap with monsters. I don't see how I can fly over the pond in this condition. The worst part is, I was just bragging to the folks in the village that I'd bring back even more chill shrooms than last time. If I don't come back with at least 10 of them, there'd be egg on my face. Is this enough? I think I might have 10. You really don't mind giving me this whole heap of mushrooms? Seems like you must have gone to a lot of trouble collecting this many. But if you're sure, then thanks a bunch. I can't just take them for free, though. Here, why don't I give you this? Now I can make good on all of my big talk. You know, this isn't the only cave in these mountains with pools of freezing water. Be careful where you explore. Yes, I need to be very careful today. I need no clippable moments today because I didn't have time to go back and clip the previous stream. And I probably won't have time to clip this one either. So if I have 2 streams to clip when I get back from my weekend excursion, I'm going to be a very tired boy. There'll be egg on my face. Very disturbing coming from a bird. You know, when you put it like that... Yeah. Huh. Right, okay, Tulin buddy, do you have any ideas? Actually, I might have one. Well, I had an idea. It didn't work. I have a new idea. This one might work. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, Ben. Welcome on in. How you doing? How is your break? Right, and then I can do this. Okay, this isn't quite as effective as I thought it was going to be. It's warm. It was today, but now it's very wet. Okay. So that didn't quite work the way I intended. Hold on, apparently this Rito sword that I have generates gusts of wind. Well, that was a fucking lie. Hold on, I think I have. Well, that works. Oh, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. No it doesn't. No it doesn't. Link, 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 link. Oh my fuck. Ugh. Okay, that was nearly a bit of a disaster. We have Cryonis at home. Fusing gets rid of the wind effect. I guess that makes sense, yeah. It's annoying, but it does make some sense. I'm more annoyed that the Korok front didn't work. Like, wind is literally the point of them. I do not see a frog. I do see a lizard, though. Cry on us. Don't worry, there'll be no crying from me today. Ahaha. I see. Yeah, I know they do on a sword, but they should on a spear as well. Why do they behave differently? I don't like that. Right, okay. That's that done then. Let's go to the top of the mountain. And then let's glide down, and then I think I'm basically done in Hebra. I'm pretty sure it's Hebra, that's how you pronounce it. That's how Zelda pronounced it last time, right? Completely turned my understanding of Zelda pronunciations on my head. Don't tend to stab hand fans forward to use them. Alright, I'm playing Zelda, Ben. I ain't playing Realism Simulator 2023. I'm playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I only had a spear free, and I wanted some wind, so I stuck my leaf to the spear. Aonuma lied to me. He deceived me. Oh, I've been waiting for you. Thanks for coming all the way here. You saved Teach. Oh man, do we ever owe you one. I'm so stoked that Coach came back to us safe. Major respect from me, man. Who knows what would have happened to me if you didn't come along. I've got to admit, getting some shield surfing in all through that cave was pretty darn great. But I'll be staying away from there for a while, that's for sure. Since I'm the one that really owes you for what you did, I'll be the one to reward you. Here, take this. Well, I've got a shield for you that's kind of unusual, but your shield pouch is full. Make some space for it, yeah? Sure. So you made some space, good. Now please take this as thanks. I found that shield around some stones that, get this, fell from the sky. What a beautiful thought, that there could be shield surfers like us way up there. I'll say it again, thank you for getting me out of that cave. Also, now that the blizzard's over, come back here anytime you feel like shield surfing with us. I wasn't going to take on a third student, not with these two keeping me busy, but for you, I'll make an exception. Welcome, buddy, we owe you big time, anyway for rescuing Teach. Yeah, see you on the slopes, best way to learn. I think this minigame is the same as in Breath of the Wild, so I don't know that I'm going to bother with it. I need to try and find Hestu at some point. You've got like 70 or so seeds and you haven't seen him in ages. Lookout Landing is likely where he is. I believe that's where he goes after your first meeting with him. Alright, so I have a yellow marker this way, but I don't remember what I was marking. But I think I remember this place, and I'm pretty sure it's a shrine. I just can't remember if it's a shrine in Breath of the Wild or in Tears of the Kingdom. Does look like a cave, though. A very dangerous, precarious cave. Right, see you later, Ben. Thank you for stopping in. Ah, no. No. Okay. Okay, over there looks important, but so does over there. Okay, nice, made it. Okay, well that was definitely important. And just made it, nice. What do we have here? Oh, sweet, I've got the full outfit, nice. Well, that was a very productive cave visit. Now to find out what I was marking down here. You know what? I'm gonna make a boat. Actually, no, I'm gonna do one better than a boat. I'm gonna make a hovercraft. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay, it's a little lopsided. That's fine. There's no such thing as perfection when, you know, dealing with symmetry. I do not know what the fuck I'm saying. I was trying to sound profound, like I knew what I was on about. Right, you stay there, and then... No steering stick yet, but I have a fan. Okay. Let's find a weapon that won't break my raft. Come on. Okay, I think the fan needs to come up a little bit. Oh, no, we're going in, we're going in, we're going in. Come on. One last push. Come on. Oh my god, it works. Okay, it doesn't quite. We're going to have to lose some weight. Okay, this is not quite what I intended. I'll have that, please. Oh no. Why do I hear boss music? Oh, shit! Ah! Okay, well, I'm alive, so that's something. Oh shit, there's a Korok there. Oh my fucking god, I hit it! I'm fucking having that. Okay, I genuinely do not know how I survived all of that. but I did. So, you know, all the doubters, all the haters who didn't think I could do it, you know, they can get stuffed. I may not have a raft anymore, but it's fine. Hello. What have we here? Only the very thing that I marked on my map. Nice. Okay, well, I think I'm done with this region for the time being then. I think I'm ready to move on. So, let's go and reunite with my beloved steed. Alright, come on out then, Agnes, dear.
Oh. Oh.
I forgot that I had a horse named Big Follow. You don't see those anymore.
Huh? Oh. Oh. Huh.
Right. Let's make for the woodlands then.
Huh. Oh.
So I think my path is going to scout north up here, because that's where the tower is, and there's also a quest I want to do there. And then I'm going to come back down this way.
Yeah. Oh, oh.
Don't mind me coming through.
Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, oh.
You know, the horse riding music from Breath of the Wild never gets enough love.
Yeah. Oh.
It is really calming.
Ha.
I enjoy it quite a bit.
Ha. Oh, oh.
Speaking of things that are not calming, hello, Addison. How are you doing on this fine evening? I see that you've got a somewhat normal-looking sign today. I think I may have some ideas. Okay. Yes, that will totally work. That is totally going to do the job. Okay, that is not quite what I had in mind. Okay, now that's too high up. More in the middle. It's still hanging, though, that's the thing. I think I need more weighing it down this side. There we go. Behold! Scaffolding! I genuinely can't believe that fucking worked. I didn't think that was gonna work. I thought that was gonna just topple over. Hold on a minute. Hello, Picango. What are you doing here? I do not remember you being here. This gets more fascinating the more I look at it. It seems that shape holds some special meaning. Oh, I was so engrossed in my work that I didn't realise I had a fellow traveller to converse with. In case you couldn't tell, I'm a painter. I travel the world in search of beautiful sights. These mysterious floating islands are only the most recent to catch my eye. I was just painting that small island there, as a matter of fact. Ever since the upheaval, the sky has been filled with floating islands. But none has caught my fancy so much as that exquisitely shaped one there. I can't quite explain it, but it feels as though it's speaking to me somehow. Why are the floating islands up there? It can't hurt to take a little time out of your day to stop and think about it. Hey, Sap, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Right, I was going to test this. Yes, it is not glowing. I was correct. Nice. I'm doing very well, thank you. Just enjoying some nice chill Zelda. You like the sun he painted. It's very nice, isn't it? I wish I could paint. Alright, well I see the tower. I also don't really see much of anything else. Hold on, I just saw you. What are you doing here? What the fuck is this sign? Okay, what is this monstrosity he's made? He's just expressing himself artistically. Yeah, but it's not his job to do that, though. Alright, let's see if this works. No, I'm really good at this. What can I say? I'm a pro. With an extremely big brain. Should be an engineer, I know, right? I'm considering a change in careers. Okay. I see a Korok over here. I also see a problem who is now no longer a problem. The fuck was that? I don't know if that came through, but it sounds like something just fell over in my flat. Oh, you also have a 15 stream streak. Thank you very much, Sap. That is very appreciated. You and Sam are very loyal today. What a nice wolf. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to it. Where did it go? Tulin killed it, so it should have dropped some meat. But I don't see the meat anywhere. Tulin, did you eat the wolf? Right, where are you going to, buddy? Okay, you're going the way I'm going. I unfortunately do not have a harness on my horse, though, so I'm not going to be able to bring you that way. I'm going to have to think of another way to do this. How are we going to get this little Korok all the way up there? Hmm. Not now, Hedward. Okay, right, so you guys have heard of sledding, right? You've seen a sled? So my genius invention is... what if we did that? But, like... in reverse. And so we sled the Korok up the hill. I'm sure this will go well. Have I ever given you a reason to doubt me? Time and time and again on this playthrough, I have proven the extraordinary size and ability of my brain. I'm going to come through for you guys once again. Oh, there's a cave or something over there. Ooh, distraction. Yep, That's this game. Alright, come on then. Let's get you up this hill. Okay, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. No, come on. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Okay, here we go. Oh my god, we're gonna make it. We're actually gonna make it. Okay, I'm counting that as a success. Look at him on there.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon...
Okay. Welcome to Typhlo Ruins. In Breath of the Wild, this place was shrouded in darkness, and it was a shrine quest. Here, though, the darkness has subsided, and we can actually get to explore, properly, a new Zonai ruin. It's nice actually being able to see this place. Because, you know what, it looks really cool. I love the architectural style of the Zonai. It's all, like, Aztec-y. Well, the ancient Zonai, anyway. The Zonai up in the sky tend to be more Japanesey. Did you come to see the Skyview Tower? Sorry, this Skyview Tower is out of order and maintenance is proving tricky. What's wrong? Well, the terminal that starts up the Skyview Tower isn't working. I've checked all the terminal's parts, but nothing looks broken. I wonder if something to do with the tower itself is broken. Well, I think I can figure that one out. Let's see if I can bring this a bit closer, or maybe it's low down enough that I can just do this. Yup, okay. I see the problem, I just need to get up there. Bugs me that the Zonai ruins on the ground look different to the Zonai ruins in the sky. It does bug me a bit as well, but I do like what a certain quest does with that later on. I guess the best explanation is that they just hadn't thought of what they were going to do in the sky when they designed these ruins. Okay, that was a lot more powerful than I was expecting. That really was a lot more powerful than I was expecting. Okay. Okay. Okay, that didn't quite have the desired effect. Now, where did that go? Okay, the rocket's gone. I can work with this, though. I can work with this. There we go. Sorted. The terminal. It's working again, even though I didn't do anything. Huh? There was something blocking the top of the Skyview Tower? The terminal and the lid on top of the tower are connected. So if the lid wouldn't work because it was blocked, I guess the terminal wouldn't work either. Well, I'm in a hurry and everything seems to be working properly, so I'll head out. Thank you for fixing the Skyview Tower. I'm off. Okay, let's launch myself into the sky. My god, look at the view from up here. Okay, right, let's take a look. Okay, we've got one of you. Might as well glide to the Sky Island here. There is a chasm as well. And then everything else I see, I think I've already marked. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm getting up there anytime soon, as much as I would like to. Oh, the skeleton's down there. I forgot about that. Don't know that I'm actually going to go to that today, but might as well mark it. Right, first things first, Zonai dispenser. finally, steering sticks. Nice. I've really been wanting some of those. Okay, shrine time then. It's all the way down there. Okay. Getting that back up is going to be interesting. Oh! Which dragon is that? I think that is the light dragon. Yes, it is. Okay, launch me. Okay, and then... So the crystal is down here. Probably on that flux construct. Ow. Down you come. Okay, the crystal is free. And the crystal has completely ruined its attack. Nice. Nice shot, Tulin. Okay, then. Yeah, let's put it on that one. And then let's see what I'm working with over here. Okay, a lot of rockets. Quite a few rockets. An unnecessary amount of rockets, and you know what? I'm going to use all of them. Can never carry too many extra rockets on board in case the other ones don't get you to your destination. Exactly. More rockets is good. Right, let's move it a bit away from the wall so we don't clip it. Let's point it in the right direction. And 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, would you look at that? It worked. Just need to very carefully get this down. Would help if I could see below me. Oh, no, no, no. Right, let's put it down there. Come on. There we go. Okay, nice. Made it. Never a doubt in my mind that I could do it. So you may be starting to notice a trend with Sky Shrines. The last two that I've done were very similar. A lot of them do tend to just be crystal quests, which I do wish there was a little bit more to set them apart. The regular Sky Islands are very repetitive. A lot of them are just like the same 5 different kinds of islands repeated over and over. I think the marketing really oversold the Sky Islands a little bit. Because, like, these ones, really cool. This one, really cool. Oh look, a 4-way split, some little islands, an arena. Kind of big island, but there's plenty of those. A couple of small islands, very similar shapes over here. Another 4-way split over there. Another 4-way split there. They're just very samey. They get old very, very fast. Okay, yeah, that is... I'm never going to make that. I think I'm going to need a plane. And I finally have the tools to make one. Wait, what? That was not what I intended. No! For fuck. Okay. This is proving to be quite tricky. Okay, that is not going to work. I don't really know how to get this thing to take off then, because wings are not great at taking off on their own. Okay, maybe this will, no. Not like that. Okay, maybe this will work. Okay, we're taking off. Okay, I'm not really gaining the heights that I would like. Welcome back, Sam. You missed me trying to build a plane and trying to get it to take off. It did not go very well. No, come on. Come on, wingman, don't fail me. I just need some more height. Shit. Ugh. Wait, can I really not ascend through this? Are you fucking kidding me? Why? Because it's moving? It's never stopped me before. That's fucking stupid. Okay, well I guess I'm not getting up there today then. Or I could do what I said I wasn't going to do. And build the forbidden creation. The one thing that makes Tears of the Kingdom entirely too easy. Just got to remember how this goes together. It would help if I put it together the right way round. Wait, no, that is not the right way. Hold on, how the fuck do I build this again? I'm so used to just ultra-handing it. Right, so I want the fan definitely pointing, like, down. Then I think I want that. No, that doesn't look right. Oh, hey, look, there's the dragon again. Okay, I think it's that. No, that's the wrong way round. But that doesn't look right either. Angles are fucking confusing, man. Right, I think that must be correct. Okay, that looks a little bit off, but it's almost there. That'll do. So, this one single contraption breaks Tears of the Kingdom. Because the power of flight... Yeah, I've solved it. And all it takes is 2 fans and a steering stick. I am not going to be making this thing again. But I've shown it off now. You can tell from the way I fly it that I've used it way too often. Okay, got another shrine quest here. Bravery Island. Well, time to show off my bravery. Alright, let's grab my shrine and then let's do that again. Okay. Interesting. This belongs to me now, buddy. Ow. Okay, that was a little bit chaotic, but it worked. No arrows? No arrows, okay. Okay, that was quite easy. I like the idea of that one, though. I think there just needed to be a bit more to it. Very fitting. Right, where is the construct for this island then? Actually, let's do the dispenser first. Get myself some more devices. Oh, those are fun. Right, I would like to partake in the challenge again, good sir. "35 seconds, okay, I think that's doable." Nice and easy. "21:33, lovely. Give me my tights." Okay, right, back to Typhlo Ruins then. In fact, you know what? If I warp to there, I can get the other shrine that I saw on the way down. There's an interesting looking structure in the sky over there. I wonder what that could be. Right, with 2 of this set, my maneuverability is going to be amazing. There is a reason I love this set so much. Oh, I hear something. I thought I heard a shooting star. Okay, Sakuku Shrine, what do you have for me? Something good, I hope. Spinning gears. Well, instantly I understand the concept. Fucking hell, that took a while. Hey Ben, welcome in. How you doing today? Ripping off Sonic 4. Well, that game doesn't deserve any credit for anything, so, you know. I think we can allow it. Right, there's something down there. So I think I should do this. And then... Okay, that was a really clever puzzle, I liked that. It's not like a bad game, it's just very whelming. My point exactly. Okay, and now we're gonna do it the other way. So we're gonna bring that platform down. Okay, that was a pretty fun shrine. So, if you saw my map there when I briefly checked it, you will no doubt have noticed that I am very close to a geoglyph. In fact, you can see it right over there. I am not going to be doing that one right now, because that one, I believe, is the final one before, like, the final one. And as such, it is somewhat spoilery. Nice, double kill. Oh, hey! So yeah, the other dragons from Breath of the Wild are here as well. Of course, they didn't go away. Their routes have been changed, and the way that they work has also been changed quite a bit. In Breath of the Wild, they would spawn at a certain part of the sky at a certain time of day, and then return to a certain part of the sky at a different time of day. And you could essentially farm them over and over by resetting the day. Now, they move around in loops through both the overworld and the depths, but it is not tied to time, so you can't just reset and farm them the same way. Which is a problem, because farming the dragons for parts was already one of the most annoying parts of 100%ing Breath of the Wild, and they made it about 10 times more annoying and about 10 times as long to do. Right now, I don't actually have a way of getting up there, but I wanted to bitch about it anyway, because there's a reason why I resorted to cheating. Hey, Gregor, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. Did that not play?
Phenomenal.
Oh, there we go. It was just really quiet on my end. I will make a note to turn that up for myself. Right, now I'm back in the ruins. Our dear friend Zelda has some stuff to say.
Typhlo ruins was once covered in darkness. Perhaps it disappeared along with the shrine and the trial. Regardless, these large ruins were almost certainly unexplored thanks to that darkness. With it gone, dedicated research of this site can begin in earnest.
Okay, that wasn't the most exciting Voice memo. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. I'm a little bit tired. I had a 9-hour drive on Monday. I've not quite fully recovered. And as such, well, I thought my brain wasn't working properly, but my puzzle-solving expertise today has proven otherwise. I also made the most amazing raft earlier. I went down to Cornwall to go and see some family. But yeah, it wasn't meant to be a 9-hour drive. There was just a lot of traffic. It was supposed to be about 5.
Hey.
Hello, my brother in research. I was waiting for you. You were? That's right. I'm the one who discovered these big ruins way out here. But I wasn't able to make much progress investigating them. I'm only one Hylian, and this, alas, is not a one Hylian job. That's why I wrote to the Zonai survey team, asking them to dispatch a researcher to assist me. And here you are, practically right after I sent my letter. Great response time. What? You're not a Zonai survey team researcher? You're just some guy? I see. So few people came through here, I assumed you had to be the assistant I asked for. My mistake. After all the trouble I've gone to, can't they send me one assistant to help with my monolith research? Monolith research? Oops, did you hear that? Sorry, scrub that from your brain. It's not meant to be public knowledge. If you were from the Zonai survey team, I could tell you all about what I've discovered so far, but you're not, so let me help. I appreciate the offer, but that's really not allowed. Then again, though he may not be a researcher, he does have the look of an adventurer about him. Maybe his expertise will get things back on track. You know what? You're hired. For this project alone, I'm appointing you as my research assistant. Come on, let's find out what secrets these ruins are hiding. Well then, we can dive right in. I'll start by showing you what my research has uncovered so far. Wait there. Oof. Take a look. I think you'll be pretty surprised by this discovery. So, this is a quest that is kind of long-running, and we'll be coming back to this one as I go through the game. Display the power of the Sage of Wind to the owl protected by many dragons. Eh? Eh? Aren't you surprised? Yeah, wow. Right? The Zonai were an ancient civilization with their own system of writing. Almost no one living today can read Zonai script. But you can read the inscription on that monolith, right? That's because it was written in Hyrulean. Though these ruins appear to be Zonai in origin, they feature text written in modern Hyrulean. How could that be? Who built these ruins and for what purpose? This is just a possibility, but the monoliths that were found might be pointing to a spot somewhere in the ruins. You and me, we're going to get to the bottom of this. I need you to find that spot. There, we may find yet another monolith that tells us why these ruins were built. It's just a hunch, but it's also your boss's hunch, so... where did the other 4 hours come from? Traffic. Lots of traffic. I wonder who could be responsible for the modern writing. Yeah, I wonder who. So how did this guy discover this? I think he just wandered in. I think technically Link discovered this in the last game. Okay, so, an owl protected by dragons. There's an owl there facing dragons, that could be it. And he's got a dragon to the side of him. Come here, Tulin. Big brain. I've been saying it all stream. Very nice. Right, let's go let him know what I found. You found it? The place the monolith was talking about? So that's where it was. Excellent work. I'll go and take a look shortly. It seems there's nothing more you can help me with for now. I'll investigate alone for a while. Just check back in when I inevitably make a new discovery. I'm counting on you. Right, well that's all I can do here for the time being, so I should probably go and reunite with my horse. I'd left her at the bottom of a hill because I wanted to sled up the hill. You had to be there. Ah. Looks like Dinral is going down into the depths. This may be my opportunity to intercept him. Hold on. Yeah, I'm coming past. Don't mind me. Thank you, Tulin. You've got my back. Wasn't this the place that was covered in a perpetual dark void for at least the past 100 years? Yes, it was. Was no one curious about that? Just Link, I think. Right, I'm coming in after you, Dinral. So my first encounter with a dragon in Tears of the Kingdom was down in the depths, and I was very surprised to see them down there. I do not have a way of resisting this heat, do I? No, I'm going to have to brute force it. So what's pretty cool about the dragons in Tears of the Kingdom is that you can stand on them. So if you have the means to survive them, you can actually walk around on them, which is pretty cool. Right, let's get my dragon part. And let's be on my way. Oh my god. It's spiraling down there. Oh! Right, well I guess it's time for a new enemy then. Enjoy your lurk, Gregor. Where did he go? There he is. So, have you ever played this little game called Ocarina of Time? Because if you have, you know how to fight this guy. Okay, you bomb him in the mouth, you get up here, and you start smashing. So this is a Phrox, and specifically this appears to be one of the harder ones. So I may be a little bit out of my depth here. Got him. I feel like once you get on top of them once, they are pretty easy to take down. It's kind of like a combo of a Dodongo and a Stone Talus. Oh, okay. Oh my god. You are way too big to be doing that, sir. Come on. There we go. Bit of Hinox in there too with a singular eye. Yeah, that's true actually. But yeah, these guys are exclusive to the depths. And I think the depths really needed these things because it needed something unique down here. Right, where is the closest light route? This way. There is also that over there. I don't know that I'm ready to take that on yet, so I'm going to mark that. And leave it for the time being. What is that over there? Ah! Speaking of taluses, there is a talus over there. That looks quite terrifying from far away. Do you think the bird likes it down here? I would imagine probably not. Ah, here we go. No wonder I couldn't see it. Right, that'll do for now. I have a foothold down it. Let's return to the surface, do the shrine, and then meet up with Agnes. Actually, you know what? Looking at the time, the ad will be running in a minute and a half, so I think I'm actually going to take my break, so I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Have a good one, don't burn the stream down.
Well, what does this have to do with Shulk?
think you can take me?
Here I come, ready or go multi. Phenomenal.
A stun banner over there.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier. I got your bottle of weak sauce.
Okay, right, I am back. I hope you guys kept yourselves entertained. Certainly looks like you did. Right. Now, the smart thing to do probably would have been to do the shrine before I went down into the depths, but I really wanted to shoot Dinral. So now I have to walk across this bridge again. Yeah, I'm really glad they actually did something with the Typhlo ruins. There are a few things in Tears of the Kingdom where Breath of the Wild was kind of setting up a mystery and then Tears didn't really do anything with it. I'm glad that this place is not one of those instances. You know, I feel like I've made pretty good progress today, though. I've got quite a bit done that I wanted to get done. Before I started today's stream, I was just like, oh, I'm really not in the mood to stream. I'm so tired. My brain is just not with it. I've been struggling to compute things at work today. But I was like, oh, I kind of had scheduled side quests anyway, so I don't need to be fully engaged for that. But you know what? It's been going pretty smoothly, actually. It's not been the most amazing, you know, #1 best stream ever in the world, but it's been passable. Got done with your unpaid editing job for today. Time for bed. Nice. I hope you had fun editing the video. I'll be interested to see how it turns out. Why were they dark in Breath of the Wild? Did the Sheikah do it, since the darkness disappeared with the shrines? Why did they censor out the Zonar ruins? Were they racist? I think yes. I think the Sheikah were racist. For a long time, they didn't allow outsiders in their village, so... You know, kind of screams racism to me. No. You're not going down the mountain. It's for your friendo. Spent hours and hours on finishing Minecraft Hardcore for the first time. Oh, damn, that's impressive. That's very nice of you to edit that for them. It's going to be about an hour long. Nice. I think an hour is a good length for a video. It's long enough that, you know, you can really get into it and it can go in depth on things. But it's not too long that it becomes too big of a commitment. 50 hours editing, wow. And you're not done, bloody hell. Any stream is better than Ben's brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke grinding stream you did near the end of that playthrough, where it got so monotonous you got very sleepy. I mean, I'm gonna quote a show that I enjoy called Community, and in it, one of the characters is talking about TV, and he says, you know, it's okay, you know, it should be allowed to phone it in some days and have an off day. And I think the same goes for streaming as well. Not every stream needs to be perfect. Just the important ones. Speaking of things not being perfect, and darkness. The Lost Woods has seen better days. Something funky's going on there. Need to get back to editing, you keep putting it off. Yeah, I had been working on my videos for quite a while, but I've fallen behind where I wanted to be just because I've been away so much. Agree with me on that. It's good life advice that I try and don't always succeed to follow myself. I do often find myself getting caught up in the need for everything to be, you know, perfect. Everything has to be flawless. And there have been a few times where I stressed myself out so much about that that I almost, you know, quit streaming over it. And I'm glad that I didn't. And I'm trying to learn not to be like that anymore. Some days I'm quite good at that, some days I'm not. Most of your Grand Blue streams since going back to it have been phoned in because of the grinding. I think grinding streams are always going to be somewhat phoned in because grinding itself is incredibly fucking tedious. Often put too much on your plate. Yeah, I definitely do that. I have 2 videos I'm editing myself, and I barely have time to do either of them. But yeah, me getting worked up over everything being perfect is why I currently have a pillow stuffed behind my mic arm. Because every now and then I hear a slight echo, so I'm like, I can't afford the foam pads yet, so pillow it is. Let's muffle that echo. Even though no one has ever actually complained or mentioned it before. Is this a button? No, it's a lid. Pillow works, pillow stays. It seems to be doing the job so far. Even just from what I can hear from my own playback, it definitely sounds better, so... I do want to get the proper foam pads at some point, but for now the pillow will do. Still haven't finished recording all the gameplay stuff for the big video you're doing. Me too, technically, yeah.
Phenomenal.
No complaints regarding my stream. Oh, well, thank you for saying that. I do appreciate it. Trying really hard to avoid perfectionism. Not completely happy with some of your videos, but I know I could work on them forever and never finish anything. So I force myself to just call them finished and upload them. That's what I've been like. That's what I was like with the first couple of Tomodachi episodes until I realised if I actually want to get these out once a week, I need to just get them out. Anyone going to watch the GTA 6 extended look tomorrow? I forgot that was coming out tomorrow. Maybe? It is my birthday tomorrow, so I might be a bit busy, but potentially. At least I'm not having to record the same game 8 times. True. Ah, thank you, Gregor. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, not anything too fun. I was obviously busy last weekend. I'm busy this weekend for a stag do, so I'm quite tired out from that and will be tired out from the one that's coming up. I have a suit fitting for the wedding that the stag is for. So I will technically be skiving off work for an hour. So I might go and get myself like a takeaway for lunch or something while I'm out for that. But that's probably about it. I just don't really have the time or energy to do anything more for my birthday this year, unfortunately. And I'm going to see most of my friends next weekend for the stag, or the other group of friends the weekend after when I go away, so there's no point doing anything extra. Drops 8 PM on Netflix. I forgot that they were putting it on Netflix. That is really weird. Yeah, I'll try to make it a good day for myself. Right, I am missing a chest in here. Hold on a minute. Right, enjoy bed, Gregor. Thank you for stopping by. There we go, nice. God, this shrine music is really chill. I like to change up my mid-screen music and my end-screen music every year, just to make each year slightly different from the last. And as much as I'm loving the Bonanza music from my mid-screen, I reckon that once I'm done with Tears of the Kingdom, I kind of want to make this shrine music my new mid-screen music. Because I adore it. I might keep the current end-screen music, though. I brought it back last year for the 5th anniversary. And it just, I don't know, it just feels like the end of a stream for me. More so than any other ending theme I've used. Right, there should be an Agnes down there somewhere. Apparently Agnes was completely okay with what just happened. Right, I ignored you last time, but you are a new variant of the like-like. You are armoured. And apparently you spit boulders as well. And do you know what I think of that? Let's just pretend that that did not happen. Crusty. Ugh. Yeah, that makes them seem even more off-putting. Oh, hello, Hedward. Didn't realise you'd be stopping by. Ooh. Alright, come on then, Agnes dear. Let's get back on the road. We have a stable to reach. And a few things to do on the way. You know, riding the horse like this is getting me really excited for Ocarina of Time later this year. I really hope we get to see more of that soon. September is coming up, and we do usually get a direct in September, so I'm hoping we see some Zelda. Maybe even some Zelda movie stuff as well. Because that's due at some point. I think that's meant to come out next year. Right, I see a shrine down there. I'll take some meat. And that's all I can afford, apparently. Thanks, Ben. Saves me clipping that myself, thank you. There is a very small chasm over there. Oh, I have so much to go and clip tomorrow from last week and a couple from this week. I can't even remember everything that happened last week that I made a note to myself that I wanted to clip because, like a dum-dum, I didn't write it down. Fire and ice. You know, I think they're going to bring out 5 of this shrine, and then they're going to keep saying for like 12 years that Shrine 6 is going to come out, and then it never will, and then somehow we're meant to be getting a Shrine 7 as well. But we all know it'll never happen. The better of the Sonic Boom games. I completely forgot that there was a Fire and Ice Sonic Boom game, to be completely honest with you. You don't know what I'm referring to. Some people will. Okay. Your reference was kind of niche as well, considering it's fucking Sonic Boom. One day the Boom games will be properly streamed. I look forward to that. I actually look forward to that quite a bit. I'm very curious about what they're actually like as games. Okay, that was very risky, but it paid off. Okay, so... Okay. With the funny game-breaking glitches, or are you going to try and play it properly? I feel like you've got to show off the glitches if you play that kind of game. It's kind of part of the fun. Ah, hold on. Idea.
Phenomenal.
Come on. There we go, nice. Oh, they patched them? Oh, that's boring. That's actually really lame. Okay, I have 9 Lights of Blessing that I need to turn in. Hold on a moment. Do I spy a well? No, I do not. I think I know what you are. I don't think we've seen one of you yet. What's the matter? There's one thing I want no matter what. What do you want? The hero's life. Yep, they're back. Did you miss them? I know I certainly fucking didn't. I know somewhere around here there was a well that was somewhat notable, but I don't remember where it was. I mean, I still haven't decided if I'm actually doing all of the well quests yet. Not particularly. Oh, good old Archibald. Anyway, speaking of the Yiga, do these statues look familiar? Why are you just hanging around? Oh, for fuck's sake. You've heard that the Yiga clan had a branch in this area. Never heard of them.
Eh? Ah.
Gonna put some Yiga statues in there. They do look cool, don't they? Nice, thank you, Tulin. They're a lot easier to deal with now that they just charge you and they don't have bows anymore. Right, well, I think I found their branch. So, the Yiga don't just have bases in the desert anymore. They have a few bases all across Hyrule. They have expanded their reach quite a bit. Sup? Who's there? You're Link. Come to free our tailor, have you? You'll have to get through us first. Yeah, something tells me that's going to be easy. Ow. Okay, Tulin, if you could just distract the big guy for me, please. Ow, fuck. Get earthquaked. Ooh! And get fucked. Okay, what are they hiding down here? A big hole. Let's not go down that way right away. Lots of bananas, of course. Wouldn't expect anything less. Oh, I do want to take that. Okay, they did mention having a tailor, but I don't see them anywhere. But also I know they must be here somewhere, because they're kind of the reason I came here. Ah, hold on. There is another layer. Finally, I've been waiting. If a pretty lady is in distress, the hero will arrive to save her. Everyone says so. So this is entirely expected. But, well, that's strange. The hero's supposed to carry a legendary sword. And you, don't have a sword at all. I guess the hero is just a fairy tale. Me? I've been making outfits for the Yiga clan since they kidnapped me. I mean, I like fashion, but I couldn't even sew. Did they listen? No, of course not. It wasn't so bad once I got used to it, though. Honestly, I've been getting a little attached to the outfits I make. Attached enough that I don't want to hand them over to the Yiga clan anyway. This isn't my size, but it might fit you. Here, take it so I can keep it out of their grimy mitts. Tee-hee! Careful, folks will think you're part of the Yiga clan if you wear the complete set. But these tights are so nice, a little coordination of any kind could really snazz up your look. Thanks for coming to save me. Really. You might not be the hero, but you are my prince. So yeah, you get to cosplay as the Yiga clan. I love it. Hey, he's got the legendary stick with rock. No weapon can compare. We've received deployment info from the hideout. All interested parties should contact the head of their desired division. Mercantile Division manages sale of weapons and provisions to Yiga clan members. Requirements: basic counting ability, conversational aptitude. Research Division researches and develops new application for Zonai parts. Requirements: crafting skill, an ear for naming. Training Division oversees the improvement of all members of the Yiga clan. Requirement: resilience, mastery of the earthquake technique, training available through the Training Division. Distribution Division supplies materials to the Depths hideouts. Requirements: can read and write, confident in own strength. So yeah, this map will point out where all of the Yiga clan bases are. So I'm at this one here. The main hideout is obviously over here in the desert. There's one on the Great Plateau, and then there's one over in the Akala region to keep an eye out for. You may have accidentally had to face consequences in one area for accidentally using the Yiga mask. Oof. Oh, but it is fun, the game lets you do that. Alright, come on then, Agnes, we have places to be. Alright, there is a stable on top of this hill, but I guess that shrine is kind of nearby. Did I say stable on top of this hill? I meant chasm. You'll DM me what happened for the purposes of not talking about an ahead of stream section. Thank you. I am curious to know what section it was. Right, guess I'm going down. Elmer? I guess we had the Xenoblade X sequel all along. Shit. Oh my fucking god!
Hello there.
Elmanol's Chasm is a full name. Right, yeah, so there are Yiga bases in the depths as well, and there's quite a few of them. Got him, nice. So with these bases down here, they're basically just kind of like expanded enemy camps. You have to kill all of the Yiga to get access to a chest, but the twist is that they've learnt to use Zonai devices. So these can actually be quite challenging to deal with. Did a stormtrooper take over Link's body for a while there? Yes. Okay, took that one down. So in each of these bases, we have a large crystallized charge. And a schematic, which I don't believe I can do anything with yet. These bases are worth doing for the charges alone, but the schematics are pretty fun too. Even the faintest light stands out in this darkness. Just look at the deep firefly. Still, the lights I've been seeing lately have been strange. They seem ethereal, and they disappear when I get close. All of the Yiga report seeing them, but no one has observed their true form. Some say that they're just a different species of firefly, but can that be true? I wonder if that's just a rumour spread by collectors who want to chase off competitors. Glory to Master Koga. What do you mean, glory to Master Koga? You know, he fucking died, I saw it. He fell down a big hole. Oh, there's bananas over here. Actually, I wonder if I can use this wing as a boat. I totally can, okay. Okay, I can probably climb up here myself. Or maybe even ascend. Nice. Okay, so there should be a shrine on the surface near this chasm, but I didn't see one. So it must be in a cave. Well, that's enough of the depths for today. I don't think I'll be going back down. Well, well, well. I mean, you've got to hand it to this guy. He is dedicated. No one can deny that. No. 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 Like the other one. The fuck? There we go. No, oh my god. Sometimes, Ultra Hand is really annoying to use. Oh shit. That might work. Okay, it worked. That was the plan all along. Right, why was Agnes not responding to my whistle? It didn't say that she was too far. She is still alive, right? I mean, she fucking better be. Agnes! If you've gone down the chasm, Agnes, I will be angry and sad. So there should be a shrine around there. If the light route is any indication. She saw me jump down the pit and believes I died. It's entirely possible. Come on, girl. There you are. Good girl. Right, wait there. while I find the entrance to this cave. I don't see a cave entrance, but I do see a well. And that could just be what I'm looking for. Could just be. There's a Hinox over there, but I don't really feel like fighting him. Actually, before I continue going down, did I just see what I think I saw? Oh, I did. There's a golden apple there. I can't believe they added shinies to Zelda. I know, right? Who even needs Pokemon anymore, man? You can just play this instead. Okay, we are coming up on the end of stream, but I'm still not quite where I want to be, so... Since I have limited streams over the next couple of weeks, I will extend slightly. God, this cave is really dark. It is nice to see that some wells have, like, full-on caves below them. They aren't just small little pockets all the time. Okay, I see the shrine over there. I just need to work out how to get there. I can probably make myself some kind of makeshift boat again. Right. Well, that just fucking happened. Okay. I don't have any more fans. Yeah, that was warranted. You know, I bet this cave looks really good on an OLED screen. Sorry, damn Dolly issue. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, especially the light route cutscenes. Yeah, I've heard you say the depths look really good before. I wish I had an OLED. Alas, I do not.
Yeah.
Maybe if they ever bring out an OLED Switch 2, I'll be able to afford it and get one. I think I might if they do. I held off with the Switch 1 because when they brought it out, I couldn't afford one. And then by the time I could, the Switch 2 was around the corner. But I probably could afford one now if they brought one out, so... Or maybe not right now, in like a couple of years if they brought one out. Yeah, I remember watching you play on your OLED at some point when you were here. And I was very jealous. Yeah, my Switch didn't start to show signs of deterioration until, like, basically right as the Switch 2 was announced. So I was quite lucky. The Virtual Boy you think works better on the OLED. I can see that, yeah. Less pixels, but the perfect blacks are amazing for it. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's not like you need too many pixels for the Virtual Boy either, so it's not too much of a trade-off. Right, come on then, Agnes, we need to fly like the wind. Yeah, there's a shrine up there on the castle. Okay, I do see a shrine over there, but I think I already have it marked. Come on, Agnes, that is fine. You can do that. Come on. There we go. What was the fucking problem? Can't imagine how crap it'd look on a Switch 1 with how washed out those screens are in comparison. Yeah, I forgot how washed out they were, and then I was at my dad's like a month or so ago, and I did something on his Switch for him, and it was like, oof. Okay, I'm just going to ignore that shrine over there for now. I'll do it one day, but I have stuff I want to do. Who is chilling here? I've almost figured it out. Just a bit more brainstorming and,
Oh.
You've got this, Dak. That treasure is as good as ours. Hang on a sec, person. Hey, you. We're having a private conversation here. Huh? What are you... How long have you been there? We found that chest first. It's ours. I mean, it's in the bottomless bog of certain doom with no place to put your feet, so you probably can't get to it anyway. But any hidden treasure that's maybe, certainly, definitely in there is ours. Prison, cut it out. Sorry, Dak. It just slipped out.
Uh,
Yeesh, I need to think about how to get that treasure, so you do your job and keep watch. Got it? As you can see, we're working here, so buzz off. No, I don't think I will. Okay, that's part one of the problem solved. Now for part two. How the fuck do I get over there? Okay, there we go. I wouldn't really call that hidden treasure. It's clearly out in the open. Okay, I've got that cave marked. I don't really want to go in there right now. I is in hurry. I don't want stream today to be too massively late. Right, well I see my destination just ahead. And Zelda has something to say about where we just passed through.
Although the soldiers at the training camp fought back, this settlement was burned to the ground by a single rampaging guardian. The loose ground has left little trace of the heroic battle they waged. I pray their brave spirits have found peace with Goddess Hylia.
I thought she was going to comment on the place being called Raru Settlement, but I guess not. Strange rocks. Okay, so the Gorons are up to something shady. Right, I should probably do the shrine while I'm here. Okay, well that was nice and simple. Oh, god damn it. Let's get rid of that one. And let's ride this all the way up. Okay. Well, I see what it wants me to do. The only question I have is, where is the other chest? Okay, I kind of bollocks that up. I was not ready for it. Oh no, there isn't another chest. I am big dumb. Okay, down to the stable then. Before that, though, I could do with a drink refill. Hello, Pen. How are you doing? Alright, mind going through it all one more time just to make sure I have all the details correct? What happened that night when the Great Fairy hid herself away? Well, we had our accident here one awful night sometime after the upheaval. We saw the Great Fairy nearby vanish from view. It was troubling somehow, and we got in our wagon to go to her. That's when it happened. Frightful, the whole thing. That's when the woman with blonde hair jumped out in front of us. Our horse bolted away, off it ran into the night. But the real tragedy, that involved one of the most crucial members of our troupe. Our beloved Breezer. Some of its wheels broke, and now we can't even transport our instruments to performances. Or us. At least no one was hurt. But since that night, the Great Fairy has been hiding in her bud. She seems afraid of something. It was that woman, I tell you. She did something to the Great Fairy. She's a villain twice over. She left the scene of our tragic accident without so much as an apology. Whatever reasons the Great Fairy has for hiding herself away, we thought a performance would cheer her up. But with Breezer broken down, we can't transport our small troop or our instruments there. And the one who caused all of this was a blonde-haired woman, you say? Could that have been... Oh, hello there, partner. I didn't know you were out this way. You have the perfect timing, though. Sorry to spring this on you so suddenly, but we've got work to do. These fine musicians here were just telling me an interesting tale. Apparently, the Great Fairy who lives near the stable has shut herself away in her flower bud. Why, you ask? Well, it seems to have something to do with a mysterious blonde-haired woman. My reporter instincts are calling out. Could the mystery woman be her? Could she be Princess Zelda? Of course, we can't put anything to print until we're sure it's true, so we have to talk to the Great Fairy first. Great Fairy? Ha! Asking all the right questions. Good instincts, kid. You'll make a decent reporter yet. Look way up those hills. See that big plant in the distance? The one that's spouting all that pretty stuff? That right there is the flower bud where the Great Fairy lives. They say she really likes this musical troupe, and that's why she moved near the stable recently. A Great Fairy who loves this troupe's music performances? That alone is something worth looking into. We mustn't forget that the Great Fairy bestows protective blessings on travellers. Her presence is essential to the stable. I do hope we can help her soon. If only we had a way to reach her. But Breeder is broken and we didn't go anywhere without it. Not to mention our horse is gone. We're stuck here. I'm glad Penn explained to you what the band members just said. He's just trying to be useful. Right, we must have something we can fix this with. Like some wheels or something, maybe? Yes. It won't let me... There we go. Yeah, Violin's cute. She's got a nice design. Funny name as well. I guess from his perspective, he didn't know Link heard it. True, you could look at it that way, yeah. Right, and then I also need a new bridle. There we go, towing harness. Okay, enough about Death Mountain, that's not for today. The Great Fairy's presence is essential to the stable. I wish we could perform for her. I think she'd feel better then. If only our music could reach the Great Fairy from here, but it can't. I'll take you. I can't believe it. Violin, he's made some sort of change to Breezer. We may be able to be on our way now. Quickly, let's get in. We wouldn't want to be left behind. Alright, come on then, you two. Is it just me, or does the composer kind of look like Mario? Oh, the towing harness is a really cool addition to this game. Thank you. We can take it from here. Alright, Mastro, lead us into the performance. Our little troupe must play with all the heart we can for the Great Fairy. Behold, Violin, the Great Fairy graces us with her presence. Truly divine.
Ah!
Well, look at this. You really helped out here, partner. I flew here as fast as I could when I saw the bud opening up. So this is a great fairy. Ah, I couldn't resist coming out to bask in your beautiful music. Now that I'm outside, I see that the world is not at all how Princess Zelda described it to me. She warned me that an awful gloom was spreading over the land and that the world would soon be lost to monsters. I hid myself away. But now that I look back on it while Princess Zelda was speaking to me, I had the feeling something wasn't right. In the deep dark of that night, I couldn't see her face clearly. Maybe it was someone else entirely. So she looked like Princess Zelda, but wasn't Princess Zelda. I don't like the sound of that at all. I think our reporting work might be taking a darker turn here. On the bright side, the Great Fairy is out of hiding, and that's a big scoop. I've got to take wing and get this news written up for the newspaper. We've worked together to chase 2 of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. Go on and add this to your nest egg, partner. Oh, there's also this. It's from Tracy. So, Hateno Village's dye shop in Necluda has started up a new service. It has something to do with fabrics. I know, I'm basically giving you an extra job by handing over this fabric, but still. The point is that by accepting and making use of it, you can show that you're officially part of the Lucky Clover Gazette. It would be nice if Tracy handled things a bit more simply, though. Anyway, that's all done. It's always great working with you, partner. Okay, I'm going to take this story and head back. This article will keep readers hanging on to every word. So long! Mastro, I thought the rest of our musicians left the troupe because they didn't like how I played my violin. Violin? That wasn't it at all. Why, you moved the heart of the Great Fairy herself with your violin. Your playing is impeccable. I guess. I really did do that, didn't I? I've heard the other Great Fairies also are hiding away in their buds. I bet if we play music for them, that'd cheer them up too. A brilliant idea. And you know what that calls for? Reuniting our troupe. The Stable Trotters. Thank you for helping us get here. It means a lot to me. We're a troupe of 2 for now, but oh, you just wait. I just know we'll get the other musicians back with us somehow. Now that's decided, we should get ready for our journey, Violin. Let's hurry to the other Great Fairies and bring them out of hiding. I was about to return to my spring and its sweet serenity when I heard those 2 mention my sisters. There are 4 of us across this land, you know. We'll find my sisters in their flower buds. They're as scared as I was to come out of hiding. Mija is near the stable in Hebra. Kesa is near a stable in Hyrule Field. Kotera is near the stable in West Necluda. I've been worried about our safety, but after hearing the musical troupe, I feel much better. May I ask, if you find the other buds, could you talk to my sisters? Oh, and while you're here, how about I enhance your clothes for you? With the power available to me, I should be able to enhance your clothing a little bit. So, enhancing outfits has changed slightly. In Breath of the Wild, you had to pay a fee to wake up the Great Fairy, but then enhancements only cost materials, they didn't cost any money. Now waking up the fairy is free, but each enhancement costs you a little bit of money. Also, as I alluded to a couple of streams ago, you cannot just find any Great Fairy like you can in Breath of the Wild. You have to come and do this one first. Which I do think kind of goes against what these games are about. You were going to say he reminds you of Wario. I kind of see that from the body shape, but the mustache, the mannerisms, and the wahoo he did remind me more of Mario. It's nice that we see other characters interacting with the Great Fairies. I do like that, yeah. Makes them feel more like a part of the world. Okay, we can do the climbing gear. So, as I've said before, I'm not going to be maxing out any bit of gear. I'm going to stop at level 2 to get the set bonuses. Because I do think the game becomes a little bit too easy when your defense is too high. These are some very weird noises in my ear right now. First Falco, now Mario. I wonder which other Nintendo characters will join Hyrule Witness Protection. Kirby's already done it as well. Right, okay. While I'm this way, I do want to quickly head up to the Lost Woods. Get bead, motherfucker. Oh, there's a chasm here. I did not realise that. I do not particularly want to go down right now. That is a job for a future stream. So, what I want to show is that the Lost Woods has changed since Breath of the Wild. The puzzle that got you through will no longer get you through. In fact, now, with the way things are, there's not going to be any getting through at all. Doesn't matter which way you go. The darkness will take you. So I'm a little bit worried about the Koroks, but for right now I have no way of getting in. I do have one more thing I'd like to take care of today, though. Just while I'm in this part of the world. Where is Agnes? Did the quest despawn Agnes? Yo, can I have my horse back, please?
Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mm. Oh. Mm.
Right, before I head off, I would like this, and I'd also like to listen to what Zelda has to say about the stable trotters.
I'll always remember Woodland Stable. It is where I saw the president of the Stable Association's grandson swinging a baton around. It seems he has formed a band, gathering one musician after another.
Oh.
While his mannerisms are clumsy, others are enthralled by his appearance and enthusiasm. Once I have finished my investigation, I should try to see them perform.
I forgot that the composer, or the conductor, was the grandson of the stable people. That's actually really cool. Alright, over this way, there should be a geoglyph. Sorry, Agnes. Alright, sorry, Addison, I do not have time for you. Oh, hey! I'm just seeing all of the dragons today. That's Nada over there. Am I misremembering where this geoglyph was? I'm sure it was around here somewhere. Okay, now I've definitely gone too far. There it is. Right then, Geoglyph, where are you hiding your tear? Your tear of the kingdom. Ah, there it is. That was easy.
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started. There's still hope. I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
Minoru, eh? I'm sure she definitely won't be important later on. Right, I think that's going to do it for today. Next time, the side questing will continue. I'm going to be heading back to Lookout Landing to see what has changed there since clearing my first regional phenomena. And then I will be descending into the depths because I would like to finally get going on a proper exploration of the depths. And, maybe dig into what a certain clan has been doing down there. Before I finish up, though, I am not streaming this weekend, so this is my final stream of the month, so I wanted to give a quick update of what September is going to be looking like. And, well, you kind of already know. Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom is going to be carrying on. I definitely won't be finishing it by the end of September, so it's going to be my main game for the foreseeable future. Hyrule Warriors is also ongoing as well. That will continue to remain in the secondary slot. I will not be streaming the first week of September, though. I am away from the Wednesday until the Sunday, so there's going to be no Wednesday stream, no weekend stream. And the Minecraft stream that would usually be on the Thursday has been pushed back to the following week. I didn't want to just give an update on the month ahead though. I kind of want to start doing more longer term updates, like maybe once every quarter. I know August isn't the end of a quarter, but I had the idea this week, so I want to do it now. Just to give like a longer term look at what the future of streaming is going to look like on this channel. And obviously, you know, Tears of the Kingdom is going to be the main game for the remainder of the year. I'm estimating November is probably when it's going to end, just going off how long Breath of the Wild took the first go around. Depending on how long Tears of the Kingdom takes, I could finish it and the next game this year, but that depends entirely on what game wins the vote that is currently going on in my Discord. It's going to be a new playthrough. We've narrowed it down to 5 games. It will be narrowed down to 4 on Saturday, and there are more votes to go there. I do have a break game for Tears of the Kingdom planned. I don't really want to say too much. I don't want to like reveal what it is. It won't take very long at all though. It'll be like a 1, maybe 2 stream break. It should be pretty snappy. And then I'm also working on the videos that I promised on the Discord a little while ago. One of the 2 is done, and the other is about 2/3 of the way done when it comes to recording. But then I need to start scripting, editing, and doing the voiceover. So that one will take a little bit longer. I am going to wait until they're both done to release them, though. I'd like them to release kind of like side by side and compare how they do. Just because they're both different kinds of content, and I want to kind of see what there's an audience for. So I'm expecting those will come out maybe end of September, start of October. That's not a hard deadline, that's kind of just what I'm estimating they're going to be done. Unfortunately, I don't have very much free time, so video editing time is on a premium. Yeah, but that's basically pretty much it for me. I don't really have too much else to say. It is getting late, so I'm not going to raid. We're just going to finish this up. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm going to enjoy my week and a half off. Or I guess 2 weeks, actually, thinking about it. So I hope you guys do as well. Have a good one, and I will see you later. Bye!